Brothers, don't let a woman lead you astray. Take God first, not a woman first. Woman makes you weak. You have to be strong as a man. You are the leader. You are the man. Never let a woman have control over you, over your emotions, over your money, over your mind. Never let a woman control you and lead you astray. Modern day women, they are not good women. They want control over a man. Youths oppress my people. Women rule over them. My people, your guides lead you astray. They turn you from the path. Let a woman learn in silence with all submission, and I do not permit a woman to teach or to have authority over a man, but to be silenced. For Adam was formed first, then Eve, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman, being deceived, fell into transgression. So the woman was deceived first. So Satan deceived the woman first, and then she deceived the man. If you take a woman first before God, she will lead you astray. Look on your phone, the apple. She bite the apple. It started with Satan. And then the woman was weaker. She took the apple, and the man followed her. There's a lot of Jezebels out there who gonna seduce and deceive you as a man. And if you get into the relationship with a wrong woman, she will ruin your life. You have kids with her. You put your dick into the wrong woman, it can cost your life. Something you will regret. So watch out, because there is very evil, wicked women out there. And also, men. They are the kind who worm their way into homes and gain control over gullible women who are loaded down with sins and are swayed by all kinds of evil desires. The men gain control of these women through sex, and they put them down. And take control over them in the household. And these are evil and wicked men. But woman should not be the leader. The man is the leader. The man takes God first. A man should respect the woman and be a gentleman and be good. And she, as a woman, should listen to her man. It's not about to put women down. And be bad towards women. No, of course not. You should be a good man, a man of God. And a woman who respect and listen to her man, who don't argue and are aggressive and angry, and can listen and respect the man as a man A woman should not have control over the man because the man is stronger. The man is the man. And the woman should be silent and listen and follow. A woman can't lead men. The man needs to lead. A woman can't lead a group of men. So a woman gonna lead a group of 10 men. No, men are supposed to lead and fight. Women are being led astray. And she lead men astray. The evil woman. Woman ruling kings. With possessive words she lead him astray. She seduces him with her smooth talk. All at once he followed her like an ox going to the slaughter, like a deer stepping into a nose till an arrow pierces his liver, like a bird darting into a snare, little knowing it will cost him his life. Now then, my sons, listen to me, pay attention to what I say. Do not let your hearts turn to her way or stray into her paths. Many are the victims she has brought down. Her slain are a mighty throng. Her house is a highway to the grave, leading down to the chambers of death. Watch out for the adulterous woman. So it's written in the Bible, it is better to live in a desert land than with a quarrelsome and fruitful woman. This is the way of an adulterous woman. She eats and wipes her mouth and say, I have done nothing wrong. I do not permit a woman to teach or to exercise authority over a man. Rather, she is to remain quiet, who plan evil things in their heart and stir up wars continually. He who commits adultery lacks sense. He who does it destroys himself. A continual dripping on a rainy day and a quarrelsome wife are alike. Like a gold ring in a pig's snout is a beautiful woman without discretion. And if she divorces her man and marries another, she commits adultery. Whoever makes a practice of sinning is of the devil, for the devil has been sinning from the beginning. The reason the Son of God appeared was to destroy the works of the devil. She does not ponder the path of life, her ways wander, and she does not know it. For I do not understand my own actions, for I do not do what I want, but I do the very thing I hate. Accordingly, she will be called an adulteress if she lives with another man while her husband is alive. But if her husband dies, she is free from the law. And if she marries another man, she is not an adulteress. The one of the 7 angels who had the 7 bowls came and said to me, Come, I will show you the judgment of the great prostitute who is seated on many waters, with whom the kings of the earth have committed sexual immorality, and with the wine of homosexual immorality the dwellers on the earth have become drunk. And he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sitting on the scarlet beast that was full of blasphemous names, and it had 7 heads and 10 horns. The woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet and adorned with gold and jewels and pearls, holding in her hand a golden cup full of abominations and the impurities of her sexual immorality. And on her forehead was written the name of mystery, Babylon the great, mother of prostitute and of earth abominations. The wisest of women builds her house, but folly with her own hands tears it down. An excellent wife is the crown of her husband, but she who brings shame is like rottenness in his bones. So you will be delivered from the forbidden woman, from the adulteress with her smooth words. Modern day women, they are forbidden women. An excellent wife, a good woman, she's far more precious than jewels, than gold. Wisdom has built her house. She has hewn her 7 pillars. She has slaughtered her beasts. She has mixed her wine. She has also set her table. She has sent out her young woman to call from the highest place in the town. Whoever is simple, let him turn in here. To him who lacks sense, she says, come eat of my bread and drink of the wine I have mixed. Older women likewise are to be reverent in behavior, not slanderers or slaves to much wine. Some of them, they drink too much wine, the older women. They drink wine. They are to teach what is good, and so train the younger women to love their husband and children, to be self-controlled, pure, working at home, kind and submissive to their own husband, that the word of God may not be reviled. It's good for a woman to listen to a man of God, not to be crazy, not to be angry and drink and sleep around and take drugs and destroy herself. Because as a woman, you do all that shit, you destroy yourself as a woman. You sleep with all these men who just want you for one thing. She can look good, but they be the worst. They look so good, nice, but they can be dangerous. Do not go on beauty. Do not let sin lead you astray. She will seduce you with sex, with her pussy, but the pussy ain't gold. You have to be strong as a man and say no. If you put your dick in there, it can cost you your life. You have to think with your brain, not with your dick. Fun for half hour, 1 hour, just to feed the flesh, just to have some fun. You need to protect yourself. And you have sex to have a child, or with your wife, your love. I gonna have it with the woman I love, not a bitch, not a crazy woman who sleeps around. And on her forehead was written a name of mystery, Babylon the Great, mother of prostitutes and of earth's abominations, and that we may be delivered from the wicked and evil men, for not all have faith. For the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men, who by their unrighteousness suppress the truth. For what can be known about God is plain to them, because God has shown it to them. For his invisible attributes, namely his eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly perceived ever since the creation of the world in the things that have been made, so they are without excuse. For all through they knew God, they did not honor him as God or give him thanks to him. They became futile in their thinking, and their foolish hearts were darkened. Claiming to be wise, they became fools. Wives, submit to your husband as to the Lord, for the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church, his body, and himself its Savior. Now, as the church submits to Christ, so also wives shall submit in everything to their husbands. Let marriage be held in honor among all, and let the marriage bed be undefiled, for God will judge the sexually immoral and adulterous. A gracious woman gets honor, and a violent man gets riches. The words of King Lemuel, an oracle that his mother taught him. What are you doing, my son? What are you doing, son of my womb? What are you doing, son of my vows? Do not give your strength to women, your ways to those who destroy kings. It's not for kings, O Lemuel, it is not for kings to drink wine, or for rulers to take strong drink, lest they drink and forget what has been decreed and pervert the rights of all the afflicted. So flee youthful passions and pursue righteousness, faith, love, and peace, along with those who call on the Lord from a pure heart. Wives, submit to your husbands as is fitting in the Lord. Charm is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Do not be deceived. Bad company ruins good morals. Therefore, be imitators of God as beloved children, and walk in love as Christ loved us and gave himself up for us, a fragrant offering and sacrifice to God. But sexual immorality and all impurity and or covetousness must not even be named among you, as is proper among saints. Let there be no filthiness, nor foolish talk, nor crude joking, which are out of peace. But instead, let there be thanksgiving, for you may be sure of this, that everyone who is sexually immoral or impure, or who is covetous, that is an idolater, has no inheritance of the kingdom of Christ and God. For we all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Male and female, he created them. First man, then woman. So you should be careful, so you don't sleep or get into a relationship with a bad woman. Because I do not permit a woman to teach or have to exercise authority over a man. She's to remain quiet. Now, in this modern day society, they want to have control. They want to destroy the man. They're ungodly. They are not women from God. It's many witches out there that's doing witchcraft, that's using and seducing men of God. So men, you need to be careful which woman you take into your life, you call, you sleep with, because you don't really know who she is. It's hard to find a good woman these days. The modern women, they are deceived. They are possessed by demons. Let a woman learn in silence with all submission, and I do not permit a woman to teach or to have authority over a man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived fell into transgression. Nevertheless, she will be saved in childbearing if they continue in faith, love, and holiness, with self-control and respect each other. And we as men, we need to be strong too. We need to overcome the lust and to not look at women with lust, because everyone who looks at a woman with lust already committed adultery with her in his heart. So we need to have self-respect, self-control, and to not look at the woman with lust as a sexual object. Porn destroys men. Masturbation makes you weak. And you look at women in a sexual way. And then you have to be strong so you don't get deceived by Satan, because Satan can send a nice, good-looking woman coming up to you, and then you fall in the trap, the pussy trap. You get deceived, stuck. Just because you fall into lust. So when you practice semen retention, and when you read the Bible, and when you get the Holy Spirit, you're gonna see things. You're gonna learn. You're gonna understand. You're gonna see who is good and who is bad. But when you're in sin, when you go after lust, you don't see. You will be deceived. So look at the woman as a sister. And have discipline and self-control. And don't fall for the games. Many men, they fall for the games. She will destroy you. She will manipulate you. She will drain you from your life force. If you stay in the relationship with the wrong woman, you sleep with her, man, she will take your money. She will take your time. She will take your energy. She wants to drain you, take your soul. Never chase a woman. Attract. You fall into lust just because you're horny in the moment. But in the long run, it's gonna destroy you, because sin destroys. It leads you to hell. Yeah, a wise woman builds her house, while a foolish woman tears hers down with her own hands. She opened her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is law of kindness. A calm, good, respecting, God-fearing woman. A gracious woman gain honor. Violent men gain wealth. A good woman, her children arise up and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praise her. Do not try to make yourselves beautiful on the outside with stylish hair or by wearing gold jewelry or fine clothes. Instead, make yourself beautiful on the inside in your hearts with the enduring quality of a gentle, peaceful spirit. This type of beauty is very precious in God's eyes. So some, they have all these jewels and look good on the outside, or dress, open their breast and their ass and their hair everywhere, to look good on the outside, but they forget the inside. They forget to pray and be a woman of God. And husbands should love their wives, even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply the sorrows and the conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and the desire shall be to the husbands, and he shall rule over thee. She reaches out to the needy. She stretches out for her hands to the poor. She doesn't fear for her household when it snows, because they are all dressed in warm clothes. Favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain, but a woman that fears the Lord, she shall be praised. Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her in the gates. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created be them. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. Husbands, love your wives, and be not bitter against them. My son, keep the father's commandments, and forsake not the law of the woman. Mother. Young women, be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands. That's the word of God. Be not blasphemed. She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she walks without fear of the future, because she's a good woman. She's sober. These young women, they're not sober. They are drinking, they are partying, they are destroying themselves and want to have fun and drink and go crazy, go mad. They destroy themselves as young women. You are fresh, you are new, you are young. You should take care of yourself. Be kind, be happy, be cute. Not going mad and drinking and partying and sleeping around with all these multiple men that just want to have sex and use you and abuse you as a woman. So it's crazy, man. Good men are used by women. You can't be good. You can't be bad. You need to be in the middle. If you're too good to her, she don't respect it because you are too good. Maybe you're too good for her. She's not for you. And you can't fix a broken woman. She's broken. Only God can fix her. And Jesus. You don't gonna fix nothing sleeping around, sleeping with men, having sex. It doesn't make her better as a woman. It doesn't give you something as a man, sleeping around with all these women. It's hard to find one good woman now who really respects and have self-respect, self-worth. They all are mad. But you need to focus on yourself as a man and as a woman, to fix yourself, to love God, and to clean yourself and to become better. And women should not have control or rule over a man. And all this feministic bullshit. They go against men. They can't have a man. They can't be a good woman. So they end up alone. With a dog, with a cat. Separated. Sleeping around with all these men. Using them and abusing them. But they can't really get the man they want, the man they need. They become desperate because they get older. Then they want children and this and that. But before that, they just wanted to have fun. But all the shit and the things they did, it's coming back on them. And no man really wants a woman like that. And she ends up single mother with a new relationship. And it don't work out. And it goes on like that. The Jezebels, watch out for them because they are many. And they want to gain control over you as a man. So you can't let a woman gain control over you as a man. You have to be strong and say no. Because many of these women, they be crazy and they want your money. They want your gold. You have to build. And you have to take the right woman into your life. And she build you up. And you and her become better. And she makes you better. And she are submissive and listen to you as a man. Not angry, crazy, wants to control you and fight with you and don't respect. Yeah, you should respect your woman. And she should lift you up and make you a better man. And you should make her a better woman. And listen to God. Follow the Bible and the principles in there. And teach your children about it. Mothers, teach the daughters. And fathers, teach their sons. But they want to destroy and separate the man and the woman and make the man weak. So now we have a society with weak men and women who wants control over the man. So a woman can't find strong men because these men are weak. woman makes them weak. A woman should make you better, stronger, and happy. And let you be a man, and let you be free. It's easy. Men are simple, women are complicated. Women are evil. They are. Many of these women, they are evil. They are very evil and crazy in their head, in their brain. They have slept around too much and have done crazy things. And they need to fix themselves. And we as men need to fix ourselves. We need to fix this community. Because it's broken. It's broken relationships. People are separated. Men and women are separated. The father figure the fathers are being pushed away, destroyed. Many men, they are growing up with a single mother, and a father is not there for them. A father doesn't help them, and they become very feminine because of they grew up with a mother, and the father left. He's not there. Maybe they thought the woman was crazy, or the father just wanted to have sex and sleep around, and used and abused her, or it didn't work out. It seems like every relationship don't work out. My mother, my father, it didn't work out. And many of the people in my age, they have children, and then it don't work out. Because you are two in a relationship, and you build and you make each other better. But woman wants to argue, and woman makes it worse. They make it worse for themselves, and they make it worse for the man. They want to have control and fight, and they can't be calm. So much emotions, emotional, crazy. Many witches suffer not a witch to live. This new age, feminist, witchcraft, they do spells, they do witchcraft, they can do love spells on you as a man. So you need to be careful. So you don't open up for soul ties, because when you sleep with one woman, you become one with her, and you need to clean yourself, you need to pray, you need to fast, because you become one flesh with the person you have sex with the person you sleep with. And these Jezebel, succubus and incubus demons, they can jump over. And some sleep with men in their dreams. She can attack you in your sleep. Yes, some of these witches, they attack men in their sleep. They want to sleep with you, to take your seed, to take your power as a man. Yes. And they have your balls like this, some women. And if you think with your dick down there, man, she has your balls. And some of them, these witches, these Jezebels, they're gonna say, I want your kids. I want your babies. They're crazy. They are crazy. They are sick. Yes. They want to destroy the man. They want to kill the man. They want to kill you as a man. And a man, you got your words and your balls, and you don't take no shit, because you are the alpha. You are the power. You are the strength. You are the masculine force. Masculinity. Masculine. It's the power of God. It's the power of the nature. It's the power of the universe. You, as a man, you are a king. And you need a queen, not a whore. To sleep with a whore. To have children with a whore. To sleep around. No, man. It's fun. They look good. So good sex. Oh, she's so sexy. But do not be deceived, because it's lust. Lust will kill you and destroy you as a man. And then she has you. Some, they play on your emotions. So be careful. And have discernment. Because it's no real love. A real woman will love you for who you are and respect you. But if you are not careful, she will destroy your life. She can ruin your life, or she can build and make your life better. Even be careful as a woman which man you sleep with or take as a husband. It can be your worst enemy. They say your enemies will be in your own household. Some don't have good fathers, good mothers. So if you are a mother, you should teach your daughter how to behave and to be a good sister and also brother. And fathers, there is not enough fathers there and manly figures. So men should learn about the Bible and Jesus and about God. And when they grow up with a single mother, they don't have a father there in their life. And some women, they don't have a good father there in their life. So they become crazy and do all these crazy shit because the father wasn't there for them. The father wasn't good, or the mother wasn't good. So this society is messed up. They want to separate us. Satan will use a woman or a man. So don't lose focus. As a man, do not lose focus, because a woman will distract you. When you are on your way to the top, forward, she will distract you and do witchcraft. That's witchcraft. lying, manipulating, deceiving. Some women are very evil. And men don't even do shit like that, because they know that they can do that. They know that they can mess with your mind. They mess with your mind. They mess with your stuff. And they take control over you as a man. So do not let a woman be in control of you, of your money, of your house, of the things you got going on. Because they want control. They want to control you. Yeah, we have some narcissistic mothers too, who want to control their child, who think they can control just because they are mothers or fathers. But no, God is in control. And take God first, not a woman before God, not even your family before God. Take God first and you will see who they are. If they are for you or if they are against you. Yeah, woman cannot be in control over a man. Do not let no one be in control of you except God. God is in control. So it's messed up. Satan can jump inside anyone, and he will seduce you through a woman. She will seduce you if you're not strong and say no. She can look so good, so nice, and you fall for it. And then it's over. Then you lose time, you lose energy, you lose focus on your money, on your goals, on your dreams, on your empire. No, I don't gonna have a child. No, I don't want to have family in this crazy society. They want to destroy and break families. No, I don't want. It will be nice to have a child, of course, with a woman I love and create a family. But also, I feel sorry for the children that has to grow up in this society. Okay? You have a child and it grows up, but then you need to be there. You need to take care of the child. You need to be a good father, a good mother, you know? And it's beautiful, it's your life, it's your seed. But have a child in this crazy world. It's insane too. But it's something beautiful between a man and a woman. With your wife. But also, it's a dangerous and crazy world. And you want to protect your child. But your child are protected by God. But it's beautiful to have a good family that's working with love, and a wife and a man that respects each other and builds a good family. But this society wants to destroy the relationship between man and woman. So they want us to go against each other, and they want to manipulate the children. The government, the system wants control over the child, and the old school way of thinking is not here anymore. Satan has taken over this society, Babylon. And you're gonna let your child go there to school and let The authority control them and rule and deceive them. And it's beautiful with a beautiful working family. And all families has their problems and their traumas and their shit. But you need to overcome your traumas. Maybe your father, your mother had traumas. And they take it over on you. They have unfinished business. They didn't overcame their demons. And they take it out on you. But you are here to break the curses. To break the generational curses. To break it. And we are here to break it. And to make it. And to be better. And to succeed. In our family. The family of God. The family can be the worst. And the man, the woman, and the children. So man and woman needs to come together and listen to a man of God and a woman. And that's how it needs to be. And a woman should not have authority over a man and control the man. So we need more good man, good woman, and listen more to God, and not be bad men and not be bad women, and help each other as brothers, as sisters, and listen, and to have more leaders and to lead in the right direction. Because Satan wants to destroy us. And we need to build ourselves up as men and as women. So I need to become a better man. And to succeed and be a king. Okay? And find my queen and build a castle. But now the king is on a mission. And it's not completed until I win with God. So we need to be careful and watch out, because Satan is working and he is deceiving many men and the women and the children. So we as men need to be strong, and we need to take it back, and we need to be better, do better, be stronger, and build ourselves up and fight. Because these women want to take over. They want to have control over us as men. And now you can see hate from women on men and men on women. Women who wants to control men, and men who wants to put women down. And this is not good. We need to clean ourselves as men. We need to be strong. We need to protect the children. We need to fight for God. We need to be good role models. And we have to continue to build, because men build this world. Men have the power. Men have the strength. The women don't have. And we have the same worth we have, but we are not equal. We are not the same. Women and men are not the same. We don't have the same emotions. Men have more testosterone. Women have more estrogen. Men are stronger. Men are fighters, build, work hard, and really have big hearts and go on all in. Because if a man really love you. And if a woman really love and respects her man, she love him with all her heart. So if I gonna have a woman, if I gonna have a relationship, I need to love her with all my heart. And she will not break my heart. She will not take my heart. No, it need to be real love if I'm gonna be in a relationship. First, I need to fix myself. And people forget to fix themselves. They wanna fix another person. You can't fix a broken woman. You can't fix yourself by sleeping around with all these men. No, you need to fix yourself with God. So men needs to get closer to God. Women need to get closer to God and Jesus. And that's the answer. And that's what they want to take us away from. They want to take men and women away from God and deceive us, just like he did in the beginning of the book. Haven't we learned? It was like that in the beginning, and it ends like that. He deceived the man, the woman, and the man. Now he has deceived the whole world through a woman and a man. So they don't want us to know this. They don't want us to know about God. They don't want you to be a better man, to be a better woman, to be a better wife, to be a better father. It's all messed up, the whole society. And if the man is not in control, if the woman is in control over you, and she is not in control, then they're gonna be in control of all of us. So men need to take back their control. And we need more strong men and strong women, because women can't make this alone. Now they want to be boss women, all this independent women rule, have authorities over the man. Even the police women, they rule over the men. They want to be masculine and all this shit. And we as men, we need to be there too, you know. But we can't let these women play on our emotions and mess up our mind, man. We need to be focused as kings, as queens. And yeah, how a woman gonna take care of all this? By herself. And how the fuck she gonna control all men? It don't work like that. We need more men, we need leaders, we need strong men who can lead. The younger men and the women. But they are afraid of someone who can speak, who are a leader. Because then it's a threat to their satanic system. This system wants you weak. Equal, feminist, women rights, men to change genders, and all this confused bullshit. People are confused because Satan wants to confuse everyone and destroy everyone. He comes to steal, kill, and destroy. So now we have a messed up society that wants to control us, that wants to destroy us, and we are destroying ourselves by not being good to ourselves, to the woman, to the man. So we need to come together. But now it's separated. They want to separate us. The relationships between man and woman. And how can we fix this problem? The men need to be in control. We can't lose control. We need to take control. We need to be strong. It takes strength. And now woman needs to be strong too. Even stronger. Now they need to be strong on their own. They don't have no men. Many men are single. Why are so many men single in this day and age? Why are so many women broken? It's messed up. It's crazy. How can we fix this? Maybe it will get even worse or better. But many people are going the wrong way. Social media, makeup, watching the wrong things, and being deceived. So we as men, we need to be in control over ourselves, emotions, body, mind, and also women. And you cannot let no woman control you and lead you astray from God, because they are crazy, they are emotional, and they are difficult creators, not to bring a woman down or to bring men down, but they want men to be down. Not all women. You have good women, you have bad women. You have good men, you have bad men. But it seems like the good men get treated bad. The bad men get treated good. And the women, they want the bad men. But then they want the good men. But then the good men get used and abused by her because she don't have respect for him and herself. So you need to be cold as a man. You need to be your own man. It's hard to be a man. It's always been hard to be a man. And women have all the freedom. They can do